Every single day, nearly 3,000 euros worth of coins are thrown into this fountain. That's over 1.5 million euros every year. But why do millions of tourists from around the world toss money into the Trevi Fountain in Rome? Is it just about making a wish, or is there a deeper story behind it? Stay tuned, because today we're diving into the fascinating history, legends, and secrets of Rome's most magical fountain. The Trevi Fountain is more than a landmark. It's a global icon. Its breathtaking scale and dramatic beauty captivate all who see it. But to truly appreciate this masterpiece, we must look past the shimmering water. The story of the Trevi isn't just about art. It's a story of ancient engineering, political ambition, and the one element essential to life: water. To understand why this specific spot in Rome became home to such a monument, our journey begins not in the 18th century, but in the golden age of the Roman Empire. The fountain's existence is owed to an ancient watercourse, the Aqua Virgo. This aqueduct was commissioned in 19 BC by Marcus Agrippa, a brilliant general and son-in-law to Emperor Augustus, a great benefactor of Rome. Agrippa also built the original Pantheon. Legend says the aqueduct was named for a young virgin, a Virgo, who guided Agrippa's thirsty soldiers to a pure spring. Whether truth or folklore, the name stuck, and the Aqua Virgo began its long journey to serve the people of Rome. Unlike the grand elevated aqueducts, the Aqua Virgo was an engineering marvel of a different kind. For most of its 21-kilometer length, it ran underground, a clever design that protected its precious cargo from enemies and kept the water pure and refreshingly cold. Its destination was the Campus Martius, a bustling area of ancient Rome that Agrippa was developing. The aqueduct's primary purpose was to supply his magnificent public bathhouse, the Baths of Agrippa, offering a vital resource for hygiene and leisure to the Roman populace. After the fall of the Roman Empire, its legendary network of aqueducts crumbled. Yet, the Aqua Virgo endured. It was one of the very few ancient aqueducts that remained in continuous use through the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. For centuries, a simple, modest fountain stood at its terminus, a humble reminder of the life-giving water that still flowed. This reliable ancient source made this spot the logical choice when the papacy decided it was time to create a monument worthy of Rome's renewed glory. We leap forward to the 1700s, the height of the Baroque period, an era defined by drama, grandeur, and emotion. The Pope sought to transform Rome into the world's most magnificent city. In 1730, Pope Clement IV announced a competition to design a spectacular new fountain. The initial winner was a Florentine architect, but this sparked a public outcry. Bowing to popular pressure, the Pope awarded the commission to the runner-up, a Roman architect named Nicola Salvi. Salvi envisioned a masterpiece fusing architecture and sculpture into a single, dynamic scene. Construction began in 1732, using travertine stone from Tivoli, the same material as the Colosseum, linking the new fountain to Rome's imperial past. The immense project spanned 3 decades. Tragically, Salvi died in 1751, never seeing his vision realized. The work was faithfully continued by architect Giuseppe Panini and finally inaugurated in 1762. The fountain stands as a testament to Salvi's genius, a project so grand it outlived its own creator. The result is a structure of staggering proportions. At 26.3 meters high and 49.15 meters wide, it is the largest Baroque fountain in Rome, consuming an entire side of the Palazzo Poli. The theme is Taming of the Waters. At its center is the primordial Titan god of all water, Oceanus, on a shell-shaped chariot. He commands 2 hippocamps guided by tritons. One horse is restive and wild, the other docile and calm, symbolizing the dual, unpredictable nature of the sea. This dramatic scene is a powerful tribute to the ancient, life-giving water of the Aqua Virgo, which still feeds the fountain today. Every day, thousands of visitors perform a cherished ritual, turning their backs to the magnificent facade and sending a coin flying into the turquoise water. But where did this global tradition of tossing coins truly begin? While it might seem like a modern tourist gimmick, its origins are a fascinating blend of ancient beliefs, Hollywood glamour, and pure Roman legend. The story isn't singular. It has evolved over centuries, with each generation adding its own layer of meaning and magic to the act. The most famous version of the legend, known worldwide, is the tale of the 3 coins. It promises that a single coin ensures your return to the eternal city. A second coin, tossed with a hopeful heart, is said to lead you to find true love. And a third? That seals the deal with the promise of marriage. This specific narrative, however, is a relatively recent invention, catapulted to international fame by the 1954 American film Three Coins in the Fountain. The movie's romantic plot revolved around three American women in Rome, each making a wish at the fountain, forever cementing this particular legend in the popular imagination. But it was another film that would elevate the Trevi Fountain from a landmark to an immortal icon of romance. In 1960, Federico Fellini's masterpiece, La Dolce Vita, presented the world with a scene of pure cinematic magic. The image of the stunning actress Anita Ekberg, wading through the fountain's waters at dawn, calling to Marcello Mastroianni, is etched into cultural history. That moment transformed the fountain into a symbol of Rome's seductive charm and the sweet life itself. It became more than just a backdrop. It became a leading character in Rome's story, a place where dreams and reality could beautifully, if fleetingly, merge. Yet, the act of offering valuables to water is far older than cinema. The tradition is a direct descendant of ancient Roman practices. For the ancients, water sources were sacred, believed to be protected by local deities or a spirit of the place. To ensure safe passage, good health, or a bountiful harvest, people would leave votive offerings at springs and rivers. The Aqua Virgo aqueduct, which has fed this very fountain for millennia, was seen as a divine gift. Tossing a coin is simply the modern evolution of that ancient ritual, a small personal sacrifice to appease the gods of water and fortune, an offering for luck and a favorable destiny. And for the ritual to work, the specific gesture is paramount. The tradition dictates you must stand with your back to the fountain, symbolizing that you are leaving Rome. You then take a coin in your right hand and toss it over your left shoulder. This specific motion is believed to carry the wish from your dominant hand across your heart, infusing it with genuine emotion before it finds its home in the sacred waters. Do it any other way, and as the legend playfully warns, your wish might just get lost in translation, and your promised return to Rome may not come true. Now here's the part most people don't know. With nearly 1,500 people tossing coins every hour, the fountain collects around 3,000 euros every day. That's over 1.5 million euros each year. So what happens to all that money? Every night workers sweep the coins out of the fountain. And no, the city doesn't keep it for itself. The money goes to a charity called Caritas, which uses the funds to support soup kitchens, shelters, and social programs for Rome's poor and homeless. So when you toss a coin, you're not just making a wish for yourself, you're also helping someone in need. It's a beautiful example of how an ancient tradition meets modern goodwill. Beyond the coins, the Trevi Fountain is full of secrets. Did you know the fountain uses 2,824,800 cubic feet of water every day? Luckily, the water is recycled. In 2017, a woman was caught trying to steal coins with a magnet. She had been doing it for years before authorities stopped her. The fountain has been featured in countless films, most famously in Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita, where actress Anita Ekberg wades into the fountain at night, creating an unforgettable cinematic moment. And here's a quirky fact. Locals say never drink the water from the fountain. It looks fresh, but it's not meant for drinking. So, should you toss a coin into the Trevi Fountain? After our journey together, the answer is a resounding yes. But it's a yes that carries more weight, more history, and more meaning than you might have ever imagined. We've traced its origins back to the ancient Aqua Virgo, the lifeblood of Rome. We've stood in awe of Nicola Salvi's Baroque masterpiece, decoding the powerful story of Oceanus taming the waters. We've even followed the secret life of your coin, from the moment it splashes down to its noble purpose, helping Rome's most vulnerable citizens through the work of Caritas. Tossing that coin is far more than a simple superstition. It's an act of participation. You become a living link in a chain stretching back millennia, connecting you to the Roman engineers, the Baroque sculptors, and the millions of hopeful souls who have stood right where you stand. It's a personal moment of hope, shared publicly with the world. Whether you're wishing for a swift return to the eternal city, dreaming of a new romance, or simply taking a quiet moment for yourself, the act itself is a powerful ritual. The cool weight of the coin in your palm, the roar of the cascading water, the collective energy of the crowd, it all combines into a memory that becomes indelibly part of your own story. And the true magic begins the moment your coin disappears beneath the waves. That's when your personal wish transforms into collective action. Your single coin, joined by millions of others, becomes a warm meal for the hungry, a safe roof for a family in need, or crucial support for those seeking a fresh start. It's a beautiful paradox, an act of individual hope that fuels a wave of communal generosity. It is history, romance, and profound charity, all fused into one shimmering gesture. So when you finally stand before its grandeur, embrace the tradition. Turn your back to the magnificent facade, take a coin in your right hand, and make your wish as you toss it over your left shoulder. As it arcs through the air, know that you are not just playing a part in a legend. You are honoring history, creating a personal memory, and making a tangible difference in the city you've come to love. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of Rome's most enchanting fountain. If you enjoyed uncovering the layers of history, art, and goodwill, please show your support by liking and sharing this video. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that connect us to the culture and wonders of our world. After all, that one coin is said to guarantee your return to Rome. So, until we meet again, perhaps right here, arrivederci.